right, Brett. No Haley, no Emma, because we're here in the oven that is Phoenix, Arizona. Going to do a coffee review at Serafina.
Serafina's Coffee Roasters.
Serafina Coffee Roasters. We're in kind of like the northern part of Phoenix here, and we'll get to this. Everybody, we'll talk about the coffee in just a second. We'll put this right here. All right. So what do we do here? One verse. Give me one verse. I give you a little devotional. Get in, get out. Because I'm not going to belabor the point. Not taking you through the whole Bible in 1 year. Just something quick to give you an encouragement. Last devotional we were in Ephesians chapter 5. We're going to stay in Ephesians chapter 5. Why, Brett? Why would I stay in Ephesians chapter 5? Do you know the motto?
Because it's not to get through the Bible, it's to get the Bible through you.
That's right. Haley, I hope you see this, because one time, and he got it. Haley's been 100 episodes. She still don't have it, but that's right. Don't have to get through the Bible. Going to get the Bible through you. Very impressed. This is my good friend. He supports me in this. I get it. I'm getting that love. All right, here we are. Ephesians chapter 5. All right, I'm gonna start verse 25 this time. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her, that he might sanctify her, having cleansed her by the washing of water with the word, so that he might present the church to himself in splendor, without spot or wrinkle or any such thing, that he might be holy and without blemishes. So, 3 verses, is what it is.
Definitely not one verse.
Not one verse.
We learned that last time.
Yes. And you're okay with that, right?
I am.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to say this, though. Last time
Yes.
we were talking about this exact same passage,
Yep.
and you said that if you have a distorted view of marriage, that it affects your view of God.
That's right. That's right.
But where I thought you were going to go, and you didn't say it. If you have a distorted view of God, it affects your view of marriage.
That's right. Great
point.
point.
So let's take it the other way.
Yeah, that's right. If your view of God is messed up, then your view of marriage will be messed up. And I think we see that in our culture. Am I right? We see it
No doubt.
in the world. Now, today, here's where I want to go. What is the marker, or what's the thing that stands out when you think about our relationship with God? We're the bride, right? He's the groom. What did the groom do for the bride in this context? In the context of God and the church, or Christ and the church?
Are you asking me?
Well, you could answer if you.
Yeah. He gave himself.
He laid his life down. He gave himself up for her.
Right.
So what did Jesus do? He came to the earth, laid his life down for you, for me, for the church, right? Even when we were a mess, even when we were out doing our own thing, he laid his life down. And this is something in marriages that I really try to get people to understand. Husbands, you're in the role of Christ in your marriage. So what is your number one priority? What should you be doing for your wife, Brett?
Lay yourself down.
Lay yourself down. Lay your life down. As believers in our relationship with Christ, what is one of the things Christ is trying to get us to learn? What does he tell us we got to do? We got to take up our cross, right? So it's a process of dying. It's a process of laying your life down as the bride as well. So you want a successful marriage? You want successful relationships? I'll go that far as to say successful relationships. You got to learn to lay your life down. It's pretty much that simple. Those who have successful marriages know how to lay their life down for their husband, for their wife. Those who have successful relationships lay their lives down for those they care about.
So what do you mean by that, though?
Gosh, in so many different areas. In areas of agreement and disagreement. I'll tell you, for my relationship, this could go long now. We have a very limited time. But there have been times my wife has wanted to go different directions, and maybe I wanted to go one direction. Didn't want to move. I won't tell the whole story. She wanted to move. I didn't want to move. But I laid my life down for her because I knew it meant a lot. And I prayed about it. I knew it wasn't something the Lord was telling me, no, don't do that. And I thought, okay, I'm going to lay my life down in this area. Or maybe it's the time you spend. Maybe it's the movies you watch. Come on. Maybe it's, how you actively listen. For a guy, I lay my life down for my wife all the time, and how I listen, how I talk. I can go on and on. Yeah. But that's the bottom line, is lay your life down. Maybe don't be so concerned about what you like. Be concerned about what they like. That's pretty simple compared to what Jesus did, but it is the process that you have to go through, a process of dying. All right, I have talked enough. let's get to this coffee. 3-shot Americano. I think the right size cup. One of our standards here is what cup size. I think she did okay. I would have liked to see a little smaller cup size, but that's okay. Let's take it. Give it a. Smells good. It's got the smells. What are we looking for? We're looking for big, bold. Want to hit me, punch me in the face with coffee flavor. I'm hopeful because this place has all the vibes, all the feels. Feels like a coffee shop. I'm going to say this before I even try it. My opinion. I have a biased opinion, and I think having lived here, having lived in Massachusetts, Arizona, even before I try something like this, Arizona has the better coffee culture than Massachusetts. I'm just putting that out there. So let's try this. Here we go. It's good. It's not, it's a little under extracted, got a little tang, but not terrible. You can taste the big coffee kind of nutty thing going on, which I like. A little bit of that kind of ash flavor, which I like, but still a little too tangy for my liking. But it's good coffee. If you lived in this area and this is your coffee shop, you'd come here every day and get this coffee and be very happy. Gonna give it a 7-2. 7-2 on the coffee. If you're here in Arizona, you come to this place. What do we call it? What's it called?
Serafina Coffee Roasters.
Coffee on
7th Street in Coral Gables.
Yep, 7th Street, Coral Gables, kind of in my neck of the woods where I grew up. So anyway, that's the devotional. Went a little long today, I think, but that's the devotional. I'm Pastor Dave. We'll see you next time.